G'day guys, welcome back to MWBA Live. Today we are getting together to talk about some of the up and coming juniors in our fantastic program. I think our results last year showed the plethora of kids that we have, or the plethora of talent that we have coming through the ranks, both in boys and girls. So Rad, Nate and myself are going to single out a few of those and talk about the qualities that they possess.
Yeah. It's we've decided to just keep it to 18s and 16s. We know there's plenty of talented 12s and 14s kids, but personally we don't know them as well, and I think they've still got way more time to develop. But yeah, we'll just talk about the under 16s and 18s kids for right now. Coop, over to you.
Well, the first girl that I've highlighted obviously started her junior basketball at Manly. Fliss Henderson, she's in under 18 bottom age girls this year. Just stands out every time you watch her play, really. She's tough, she can go left or right, shoot it. She possesses all the tools that can take herself to the next level. Can shoot it outside. She has a nice mix of inside and outside game. And players like that are hard to defend at any age group, seniors and juniors. If you have the ability, if you're tough, big body, and you can shoot the basketball and drive it, that makes you a hard task to guard. So the games that I've seen her play anyway. What's that?
Yeah, 100% agree. Fliss was on the youth league team for us last year, and she was an under 16s player when she played, and she's probably one of the better players on our team. I think she was like our second top scorer, and she is a weapon. And when you say she goes left and right, that's severely untrue. She just goes left, but no one can stop her. And she's right-handed.
It's like Stephen, we go right the opposite way.
She's Steve, except goes to the left. And
when they stop her, she just goes lefter.
Yeah. She's on a 2 foot. I remember in local comp games, she was in year 6, and she's bombed 5 threes on our Opens year 11, 12 team. It was actually a joke. So, no, she's a gun. She's a weapon.
Rad, who you got?
So I reckon probably our best junior player in the girls program, I reckon, and that's no disrespect to anyone else, but is Zoe Miller. And I think she's probably the fastest player I've ever seen play, especially more in the girls anyway. And she improved so much last year, like incredible. And she's like can shoot the crap out of it, and just matured a lot more this year. And
I was going to say, she seems like she doesn't get flustered. Like, she's very calm no matter what the circumstances. She just
used to be like that,
cool, which is really important for a point guard.
And she I watch I don't know, what was that tournament, the ECC or whatever, on at the start of the year. Yeah. And she's I don't know the New South Wales players that well, but when she was not on the court, it was a disaster. So it shows her value, and I think she's sort of coming into her own and knowing she's good now. Like, before she sort of didn't know it. Now I feel like she's like not being arrogant about it, but she's starting to figure out how good she is. So I would say she's probably our best player in the junior program for the girls anyway.
Yeah,
definitely. Massive future. I'm a massive fan. Really good defender. Plays really hard. And like Coop said,
tough as nails.
Never gets flustered. It's great.
Who's your pick?
I've gone for an under 16s girl. The good thing about, like Luke mentioned, our juniors are just, doing so well right now that it could have been any one of like 10 people. But I'm going to talk about Opal Bird. Opal's got great size, great athleticism. And one thing that really stands out to me is similar to what you talked about, Zoe, she's like super competitive. Like, she hates losing. She hates losing drills. And I think that's only going to help her continue to get better. Her older brother's playing really well right now, who we'll talk about a bit later. But so she comes from good stock. But yeah, I think Opal's got a really big upside and is going to be a good player.
Yeah, I haven't seen her play very much, but from what you
Tim.
But Tim goes on about how good she is. And you coached her one-on-one, haven't you?
Yeah. So like in my previous job, I was fortunate enough to coach most of these girls at Basketball New South Wales. So been exposed to a lot of them, and the separating factor for me and why I think she's actually going to be pretty good is just she just cares. Like, she's so competitive.
That's the one thing that Tim tells me about her, that she's just competitive. It's hard to find girls at that age who just don't care and just go out and do everything they can to help their teams win. She seems like she's one of them.
For sure. All right. Let's talk about some boys now. Coop, who you got?
I've got Jock from our top age under 18 and our under 18 boys. Made the state team this year. Sort of looks like that dude in the playground that'll steal your lunch at lunchtime. But he possesses qualities that other bigs don't have. No disrespect at all to him, but he knows he's not going to go out and get you 25, 30 a game. But his willingness to go offensive rebound, keep balls alive, might lead to an extra 10, 15 points a game. Then down the other end, he's going to bang body. He's going to box out. He just plays hard. As I said, you need one of those dogs on your team who just does the dirty work that other players don't do. He's that for every single team that he plays on. And I've had the luxury of watching him, obviously, since I've finished coaching under 18s, but coaching open schoolboys for St. Augustine's. There's guys on that team that have way more talent than him, but they're nowhere near as good without him on their team. Just the little things he does. And he has a really good IQ, and he can pass the ball, which is really important for a guy that's not, your go-to guy scorer on your team. If you can create some pressure on the defense and be able to find guys on the three and have shooters around you that can shoot it, that's a really important asset to have on any team, let alone the teams that he's been on.
Yeah, great, 100%.
The coach of the state team this year, Jacob Jacomas, is I'm pretty good mates with, and he just raved about it. Exactly what you said, just does all the little things, plays super hard, really smart, plays within his limitations, doesn't try to do stuff he's not capable of. You got to respect that, and everyone needs that. So yeah, I agree. Right.
Yeah. Great. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with an under 16s kid, Vaughn Prosser. Vaughn, super athletic. I've only really seen him play against me when I'm been coaching in local comp, but can shoot the crap out of it for a big guy anyway. Got good size. And is he bottom or top age 16s? I can't remember.
Top age 16s.
Top age.
Yeah. And he's got really good skill for a big guy. So, and I know he's come from, what would you say? Good stock.
Yeah.
His old man, volleyball, beach volleyball player. And he's actually a friend of the family's, really. And yeah,
he's gonna be big. You look at his parents too. It looks like he's gonna shoot up. Hopefully, in the next few years, he's gonna be tall.
Yeah, and he's been playing up. I've only seen him playing local comp, so he's been playing up, and he's always the guy that we've how are we going to stop this guy? So
but yeah, he's in all the state development programs and stuff like that for BNSW, and I think
he's in the state program, the state development, isn't he?
Yeah. He's got a lot of potential. I think he's going to go a long way.
Who's the next
one? I've got another 18s kid. I've got Max Dowling. Max is he's always been a good player, but I think in the last year, his skill level has gone to a completely different level. Steph Blazinski, the 18s coach, again raves about him and just how much he's improved. He's a really good leader for someone in that age group as well. I think he's one of those kids that isn't going to peak in junior basketball and is going to continue to get better and better, and you won't see the best of him until he's another couple of years, which is a really good thing.
So he's one of the shooters I'm talking about that's in Jock's team, and we play against him. And you're one of them, Nate. But there's not many guys that when they just catch the ball open on the three, and every time they shoot it, which is really rare in junior basketball, where you think it's going in. Yeah. He shoots it. He's got the sweetest stroke, and his brother does too. In I think he's 14s or 16s, Noah. They must be in the gym a lot working together, because it's no coincidence. You don't just become a good shooter just by chance. You have to be working on it continuously, all about repetitions. And it showed, as you said, in the last 12, 18 months, he's obviously put a lot of work in to get to where he is, because he's taken his game to another level. Yeah. And as you said, the sky's the limit for him. I don't think he's peaked either, which is how good he is now.
Yeah,
I think that he's got a really high ceiling, which is really exciting for him.
Is he top age or bottom age?
He's top age.
Top age, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have talked about this for 2 hours mentioning the other people. So sorry if you didn't get a shout out, but yeah, that was our junior.
And I think it's also important to mention that there's going to be so many kids that have aspirations in 16s, 18s now that are trying to go to college. And I think everyone that we just spoke about then is just as good defensively that they are offensively. Yeah. So if you have aspirations of going to college, you need to be just as good, if not better, application-wise to the defensive end as you are the offensive end. Like the amount of times when I was at college in my 4 years, we recruited guys from high school, junior college that were the man on their team. We're having 20, 25 a game. They came to our college and they play 5-10 minutes a game. Like, well, why aren't I playing? So, well, you don't. Coaches are like, you don't defend. So you might be going out getting your 10, 15 points, but your man's getting 20. So we're actually worse when you're on the court. So don't have this mindset of, oh, I'm really good, I can shoot the three, I'm good off the dribble, I'm averaging 15, 20 a game. Because if you go to college and you don't defend, and this is 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, your application to defense has to be just on par, if not higher than your application to offense and your willingness to work on it in your own time.
For sure.
You probably wouldn't know that, Rad, because you were never a very good defender. But
no, that's why I stopped playing.
Yeah,
so that's
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Offensive player.
Straight to zone when you got on the court.
I wasn't good at anything. So that's why I stopped playing. That's why I coach. Tell other people to be better than what I was, which is not hard.
Do what I wasn't good at.
Do what I did not do.
All right. Well, that's our junior wrap up. We're going to get to the senior young guns in a sec as well.